But yeah, in the I don't know exactly what happened to SK. They have good players. They just have been, I don't know, they've just been struggling to sync up, it looks like. Oh, Fnatic's like all on comforts here. No, not really. Fnatic has Jedos and Nando. That's all you really need for Fnatic to dominate with triple deepers. I wonder what the bans were here. Does anybody know what the bans were here? Actually, I'm gonna go look it up. I'm gonna look up what the bans were. Dragging me down. I'm assuming what? Just looking at this, Shaw. It's got okay, Makoa, Torv, I guess. Even though I don't think Torv's bannable right now. Ruckus, Makoa, Shaw, Nessa. No, Nessa's in. I guess Ruckus, Makoa, Shaw, Torv probably, right? I really don't think Torv's that good right now. I think he's playable, but I don't think he's like, I don't know. Maybe Termi? No, because they have their tanks, they don't care. Fnatic would prefer Nando. I'm gonna look. No, because you know what? Everybody was banning Torvald. I'm looking up the ban now. Alright, Torv was the first ban. Yeah, Torv, Shaw, Ruckus, Makoa. Okay. Torv was the first ban. God, I don't know what the value of Torv is. Why ban Torvald? I don't know, man. He's really like, I don't know. Wrecker 2 just turns him off. Like you just get one person with Wrecker. He's done. I really don't think he's that good right now. Like I'm sure he's great with like coordination, but like you're losing so much damage playing Torv. Maybe he's just really good in triple DPS, but no, he's not, because then you have to give up fucking. You don't want to solo tank Torv unless you're on like the recharge build. I don't know, man. We tried it. It doesn't feel good. I mean, I played before thanks Grandpa. Like, I know how to sync bubbles. Like, it just didn't feel good at all. Anyway. I'm sure they know more than me, but I really don't see Torv's value in the current meta. I mean, I see bubbling your DPS to make them sustain more, but, like, I don't know. Wrecker just completely shuts him down, and he's basically like, he's a free pick if the other team is an aggressive triple DPS comp. Make sure they're all out of their spawn too. Yeah, they are. Okay, let's get loadouts. Gyro's running the same loadout as last round. Theo, CC, and Brand. No Hot Pursuit. That feels bad. Oh, there's one Hot Pursuit on my end. Vigigo's running Blade Dance, Billow Reset, Billow, is that counter speed, I think? Or counter duration? Then Billow Duration and Health. Bugsy. The full Blast Shot Suite. And Bittner is running Bulk Up. Mutu, Calibrate 5. Restore 3. Quickscope 2. Or Prodigy 2, excuse me. And then Bob and Weave 2. Restore, no, the Ammo 1. Restock 3. Unbelievable, that looks like, oh, that's definitely a Tretch build. Spunky, Standard, Phoenix, Health. Health. Okay. So looking at these, this definitely looks like what's probably gonna happen is Navi's all gonna rush keep. Navi's gonna try to take keep. Mutu's gonna be playing really careful. So they don't get wrapped from outside. It's possible Navi wins this first mid and then Fnatic turns it from there. Well, Legendary does Creatives have? We can't check. I'm going to assume Creatives is on Royal. It's like pretty meta. Fifth card Nessa, that's Bob and Weave. That's movement speed after teleport. But Na'Vi, it looks to me like Na'Vi wins keep. Yeah, they should. If their Inara gets up top, they should win keep. But which is with BK and Ara. Fnatic will win it after if they play it right. If they wrap outside and if they pressure the Nessa early and then jump from outside, they can take keep. But Na'Vi should. Oh, they're going for it. I guess with the Yomi, all the cleave they have it, but Unbelievable is just gonna beat them up top. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. There's so much AoE. What do you do? Yeah, okay. This is the positioning that Fnatic should have started with. Because now they just have to re-heal. Now, no team's getting cap time. Yeah, this is so good for Na'Vi to start. If they get if Na'Vi gets collapsed on right now, though, they're done. All right, this is good. They turned. They burned the one way. Deal's hard feeding because he got stuck in the middle. The rest of the team backed up. Great stun. Thiel did not intentionally hard feed, but once his team got forced out, it was a hard feed. Mutu's rotates are really nice too. Mutu's like under no pressure, and he's always in a good spot. He's gonna have to pour it out to like his own stairs soon, though. Yep. No plat. Oof. Creatives is really alone though. Yeah. This is bad for Creatives. That was they needed to keep at least. I think Phoenix needed to be more aware. They saw nobody moving. Creative saw them, and then Phoenix didn't rotate fast enough. So now they're just gonna. They expect to die, so they're just staying on point. Spunky's living too long now.
Enemy rampage.
That was a bad stagger.
Somebody needs to probably do something.
If Creatives dies here, this is awful. They're not gonna show. Mutu's positioning very well so far right now. Unbelievable. Okay, he got the touch, and that's all that matters. I think they still have OT.
An enemy double.
So they had OT and they still staggered.
Attack, go. Like now. Defend.
They had OT and they still staggered. Also, Mutu did not need to go in with his ult. They could have switched Spunky going in and Mutu staying back to get the picks. That might have actually been better. But regardless, I don't think Phoenix need. I think they had the OT trigger. I think Phoenix could have just played mid-range instead of walking straight to point and not ulting. I think Phoenix had some time.
You are not welcome here.
I want to see what was the game plan behind this ult.
An enemy double. Push the payload. You know, push the important thing. Like the entire point of the game. Stop it.
Let's watch what happens in study here. The study control is pretty important, so Unbelievable gets really low. Then the DPS is trading upper. This is super aggressive. Like, they're totally zoned out. He's doing this completely alone. That's unfortunate. Like, that just looks like a miscommunication. They were getting completely zoned out up top by the Cassie, and he just walks in. If he had Mother's Grace, maybe that would have worked, but he didn't. See, now they rotate him up top. Good lockdown. See, like, since they're playing Bugsy up top, it's actually not that big of a deal if they give up study. Because the only things that are going to rotate down here, they have double flanker. So if they just put their tank to mirror the side that the ranged DPS is on, they're going to get a lot of value. Him getting disengaged down, not great. But, still, like, excuse me. It allows the ranged DPS of Na'Vi to trade better. Because Bugsy's just going to be able to lock that down for free. Cassie is just super oppressive in terms of, like, spam. Anyway, on pause. But Bugsy now has upper because he disengaged. So, as long as he doesn't get insta-dinked here. coming out. I like Bittner. I like Bittner trying to lock down that bottom right there. That basically, it's hard for them to want to contest him. Like the kin doesn't really have a great angle to fight him when he's holding this, and forcing somebody to look down if you're controlling upper is just takes a lot of pressure off of your Cassie or your fucking Nando, whoever you have shoving upper. I like the fact that they're controlling this against their comp. Because, like, Study, Upper, and Main are all kin bait, but this isn't. So him just holding down here, he can jump up at any time to punish the Kinessa if she gets too distracted, and he could always just bulk up and walk away if he gets to it. I see this control. Unbelievable again. So far up compared to everybody else. Like, I feel like his team's baiting him. It really feels like he's getting baited. Maybe I'm just underestimating what Inara can do in this comp, but they have so much damage. I really feel like he's just getting baited. Alright, they're wrapping in behind. If Unbelievable can, ooh, I don't know if I agree with this. Yeah, ooh. That's a hyper oof. I can't believe they held that.
Enemy killing.
They were invincible? I want to see what the fuck happened there. Like, Gara dying is more unfortunate than anything, honestly. Like, because like they have this ground. They push all these ranged DPSs back to spawn. They have Bomb King dead. They all everyone's alive, and they all run away. They could have collapsed on somebody and they didn't.
Enemy killing.
And now they've used an ult and didn't really get any value out of it. Like, they just did not take advantage of that ult at all, in my opinion. Like, it was just to save Gara, obviously, but everyone else on his team is fucking invincible. Like, they could have abused that. If they got one more pick, that could have easily snowballed, even losing Gara. Good on them for not using any more ults, though. But now it's 5 ults versus 4 ults. So, looking at this mid, so Fnatic definitely lose the keep fight. I don't think they should take it right away. I think their first thing they want to force the blink early, and then they all turn around to help Gara. Yeah, but no, but they didn't. They were all on the other side. Like, they were invincible. They could have just peeked main, killed the Inara, and then they're all like, they all have really crazy mobility. They could have just ran, you know? They stayed. They were playing too scared while they were invincible. Yeah, I still don't really like them take. It's like Navi has more ults. Oof. That flank is basically the only, like, flanking, doing that wraparound is basically the only option that they have. But, like, to take this, I'm surprised Fnatic won that, honestly.
An enemy double kill.
An Inara ult whiff was kind of the unfortunate game ender there. But they should have keep. I just don't feel like they're playing it right. They're taking too much damage here. Now they're not going to be able to reach the point properly. Oh, never mind. They stopped capping. Why did they stop capping? So Gara's at 72. Mutu's on that angle. You can cap without being in that angle. You can just stay right here. No one else is going to be able to hurt you on their team.
Enemy is immortal. Okay. Mortal. Yeah, that's cool, but it's not enemy good.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Escort the payload. Again, defend the payload. You know the payload. You know the objective.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like, the BK didn't have to die. He should ult get out. Set you apart. Bugsy started Bulldozer. I don't even hate that. Let's see this positioning here. Alright, they have an hour completely surrounded. Again, man, she just always looks so split. Like, where's the rest of the... Okay, they had Mutu up there. I didn't realize. With Mutu there, it's fine. But, like, I feel like Unbelievable constantly looks like he's around, out of LOS. I like this positioning. They have a good split. Phoenix can get out for free whenever. Roll wall hack, so it doesn't matter. He can also put cripples in places that really fuck them.
An enemy double kill.
I like Fichigo's poking here. Does he already have ult? No, they all have ult, so it doesn't really matter. I like this pressure he's putting on. It's basically completely safe. I know he's putting a big distraction while Theo just rides into the back line. They have total upper pressure. Bugsy's already there wrapping. What do you mean? Dream. I'd hope so. Like, who? Who is? Yeah, the Bittner buck pressure here is really strong. Oof. I like this idea. Oh, okay, I know what you mean. I didn't know which team you were talking about. Bittner's buck is doing a ton of pressure here.
You are not welcome here.
If they can burn the Inari here, that was a really good Nando ult, but maybe a little too early. What prompted him to do that? Let me see what he sees. Forward, looking up there. He sees Bittner's low. He ults to save his buck. Okay. The Inara coming back was the death now. Okay.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy double. Probably already know that.
So the Inara use the ult, so that makes keep a little easier for them. They're gonna have to basically start with a BK ult or something. Like BK ult to zone them out of keep. They could BK ult to zone them out of keep and then sorry, BK ult to zone them out of keep and then take the keep control, have a cripple set up here, and then put like, I don't know, Phoenix here. Mutu in a place you can watch if they back up. BK just up top, like maybe back here spamming over. The Inara can stay here. She'll still be an LOS if Spunk, who can be all the way back here. That's what I'm thinking. I think early BK ult might be how they have to do this. Oh, Domifear too. Yeah, Domifear. Either way. Early ult to zone is what they have to do, and they're not even going into keep. Because you don't want to stack up points. You don't want to stack up ults you don't need to use. I really don't like that they just give it up. Like, you're playing around Mutu, but now they can just pick and choose their engagements. Like, giving them keep allows them to surround you. They have double flanker and a Cassie. I don't like it, man. As soon as, like, their comp, they have the better keep comp. Straight up. Like, they don't need to give it up. Like, if you have the better keep comp and you're giving up keep, unless your sniper is literally, like, popping off constantly. And it doesn't, like, Mutu's doing well, but it doesn't look like, I don't know. He's pretty good, actually.
Try and run.
I guess it's not really kills, it's more just consistent damage. So what's Unbelievable just like on point? Let me see this. How do they have the zoning? Buck is forward, dismounting. He's doing pretty good. Backs up before he dies. Good positioning by Bittner. Fisher goes ready to flank. Unbelievable goes to point. His team ults. Just staying on point. It's unfortunate. Good dodge by Theo. Man, Fnatic
Push
just
the payload.
is playing really
Defend.
disciplined.
Push the important thing, please.
Also, I love their wrap position. I love how they're playing, how hard they're playing this edge versus the Kinessa. What? Why? Just die! It's worth it, it's fine! I know what he was trying to do! It's okay! He's tried to Zen ult out of cripple like 8 times. Rewind? I can rewind it. Is this after the death? There we go. I think it might be the after the death. Let me see. Is this after? Let me see.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, it was. Okay. More. Like, look how far away the card is. Okay. He's definitely not going for her. He definitely was just trying to get out. He could have just died. Look how far away the card is. Because if he whirled back, he would have just whirled back into the fucking cripple. Again, I still like how they're using this side. Now that they're paying more attention to it, Bittner's paying a little more attention over here. Trying to make sure that they don't all get to stare at him for free.
Enemy killing spree. You should stop that. Enemy killing spree. You should stop that.
It's the slow piece. It's crazy damage.
I will not die.
Pre-ulting is not. Pre-ulting's pretty solid here. They burned it. They get a bunch of ults.
Welcome here.
No, it's an Inara 1v5. That one worked. I liked how they keep peeking. Could he have ulted upward to get on the high ground? He could have just died. The cart was so far away. He didn't need to give up that ult. Not only, he basically just said, I want them to get more value out of this Inara ambushing me. The cart was like was barely even around the first corner.